South Fork of the Snake River in Idaho is a very large trout stream by any standards. It is fed by the picturesque Palisades Reservoir that erupts from the base of the dam and winds a fish-laden swath down as magnificent a high western valley as you will find. Upstream of the South Fork and the reservoir is the Snake River of Wyoming, whose headwaters are as stunning as they come, Yellowstone and Grand Teton National Parks. Below the South Fork is the Snake River of Idaho, which is what the South Fork becomes after it joins the Henry's Fork. Why this chunk of the Snake has its own name isn't quite clear, even to the locals.
I think that's kind of what started it all, is it's the Idaho side, and maybe they started calling it the South Fork just to differentiate, but you know, another reason is because of the Henry's Fork. When I was growing up down there, we never called it Henry's Fork. It was the North Fork. So that's where I think that came, is South Fork, North Fork come together to form the Idaho side of the Snake River.
Perhaps it is fitting that this huge tailwater has its own name, since it is such a unique and phenomenal trout fishery. As many as 3,000 trout per mile have been counted in its upper sections. More importantly to the angler is that it holds over 60 miles of fishable banks, runs, riffles, current seams, side channels, and most any other type of river trout water you might imagine. There is even 12 miles of roadless river, the famous canyon section, where you can find unmatched angling in a spectacular setting. Starting at nearly 5,000 feet above sea level, it is nestled between the Targhee and Caribou National Forests. Both wild and improved Forest Service and Bureau of Land Management holdings, campsites, and access points border the majority of the river. To see an elk, deer, moose, osprey, or even eagle is a daily occurrence.
Oh, there's an eat down there, Mike.
An eat?
Yep.
Good fish too.
Good shot. Good shot. There he is. Get him! Good job, Mike. Good fish too.
Yeah, that's a good fish.
Good show, Mike.
The fishery is managed for native Snake River cutthroat trout, and the result is an angler's amusement park where wild fish readily rise to abundant hatches. 6 different mayflies, a variety of caddis, numerous stones, and a host of terrestrials are all part of the South Fork's prolific food chain. Why cutthroat trout have evolved to so like taking these flies from the surface is hard to say, but it is a joy to behold.
All right, that's
That's a
really
toady
nice
toad.
South Fork cutthroat, isn't it?
That's a beautiful
See the-
fish.
All right, buddy. Slide you in here. Well, okay, you're gone.
Brown trout are the next most numerous and targeted trout on the South Fork, and they become more abundant the further you move downstream. If it weren't for the cutthroats, the browns alone would probably make this as famous a fly fishing destination as there is. There are some rainbows in the river, but you're encouraged to make them the stars of your next fish fry. It is believed the rainbows hurt the cutthroat spawning, and as a result, there is a generous bag limit on rainbows.
You switch too?
I got a rubber leg and a prince. There's a brownie. Here's the right
There you
color.
go. Oh, that's a trout. Nice trout. That's the fish of the day, isn't it?
No.
Your guides for this exploration of the South Fork are Mike Lawson and Todd Lanning. Mike's name is synonymous with the Henry's Fork, but he grew up close to this river, and there is none of it that he hasn't personally explored. His book, Spring Creeks, is now a treasured part of many anglers' collections, and he has done much to help enhance and preserve the fly fisheries of Idaho. Todd is an ex-Marine and self-described trout bum who turned his passion for fly fishing into his profession.
Yeah, he's just nice. Brown.
Might be a brownie.
Brown trout.
He'll be our guide and has an intimate and hard-won knowledge of the South Fork.
I'm not sure if the 3-weight here is the weapon of choice with these brownies on the South Fork.
All right, you're oh, he's got still got some vinegar in him.
Beautiful.
17 to 18-inch fish, probably 17.
With all this said, let's get to learning about the South Fork. If you are a fly fisher, what could be more fun than discovering the details of a giant trout stream nestled in magnificent scenery and filled with fish?
The river's just loaded with them.
Yeah.